caras enojadas.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. NWA main event TV title match here is Jeff Daniels taking on the television champion Tommy Capone. And I guess you could say this is Capone's first actual television defense.
Well, I know all about Jeff Daniels. This guy has got his hands full. This Jeff Daniels could pull anything out of his hat at any time. So if this guy is not on his toes.
But what about what we just saw? New Jack coming in taking on Gypsy Joe tonight.
It's still unbelievable. You know, leading up to this match all week long, people are going to be talking about it, and nobody's going to be believing it. It's going to be wild.
Oh, that's right. New Jack and Gypsy Joe meeting tonight, a hardcore hell match. There's no telling what's going to go on. Like I said earlier, Joe said he wants to meet his demise in the ring, and I think New Jack might be able to hand it to him.
Yeah, during production we talked about it, and that's just something that's in the back of everybody's mind. They're just going to push that back, let the match, you know, unfold. But, yeah, you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking. This could be the end of somebody's career.
Back to the match here, TV title on the line as Daniels now rolling through into the side headlock. Pretty move there by Daniels. Daniels showing his mat skills here, taking on Capone for the NWA Main Event Television Championship. Capone now rolls over on top of him. Now into the, what is that?
Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's Jeff Daniels working this guy. This guy here, Jeff has got him in the palm of his hand, and I've been in the ring with Jeff Daniels. This guy is just buying time.
Man, flipped him all the way over, dropped the leg right across the arm. And now down for the covers, Capone doesn't hook the leg, and only a 1 count. Back up right into the side headlock is Tommy Capone, the NWA Main Event Television Champion. Capone now go behind with the hammerlock.
Somebody's going to rip somebody's arm out of socket.
And Capone breaking there as Daniels grabbing the ropes. Also tonight, Chris Loco Louie taking on Lone Star. Lone Star's first appearance in Columbia. And I tell you what, after we saw earlier today what he did to Candyman, Loco Louie might have been off a little bit more than he could chew.
Yeah, I think he needs to watch some of these matches and maybe plan some strategy, because this Lone Star is just totally unleashed. Anything can happen. He ain't wrestling, he's brawling.
Into the arm bars, Jeff The Crippler Daniels on Tommy Capone for the television championship. Capone works his way back to his feet. Still wrenching in that arm is the Crippler. Dominique, of course, at ringside.
Yeah, and that's going to be a factor in this match. She always is, so keep an eye on that. I've seen her drifting around down there, and she's never too far away.
Still working Capone is Jeff Daniels. Daniels still upset about not winning the television championship at Mule Days as Capone reverses it into the armbar. Pretty move. But Daniels getting beat by Tommy Capone, and Capone slamming Dominique, dropping the leg right on her chest.
This guy's looking good. First TV appearance, he's going to let it all hang out. He's not wasting any moves or any time here.
You saw some clips last week of Mule Days. If you want to get a copy of Mule Days, keep it right here on NWA Main Event Television. We'll be telling you coming up in just a few short weeks how you can get a copy of that tape. In the process of producing it right now. A shoulder tackle there by Capone, but what a great show there. Mule Days Chaos from Freddie's Auction House in Columbia. And Daniels complaining about a hair pull.
That's a tape you can watch over and over and over. Them Mule Days, they never get old. Always great matches on them tapes.
Both men back to their feet as the referee talking about the hair pull and then the kick to the gut there by Daniels.
Nobody's giving an inch here. It's not going either way here. Back and forth.
It really is. Big left hand by Daniels, then starting to kick away. They're stalling a mud hole. And Tommy Capone now backs him into the corner. Whips him across, reversal by Capone. Daniels in hard, out of the way, back
big elbow.
Right underneath the chin of Capone, and that actually drops the champion down. Daniels with the upper hand here now, picking up Capone by his head. He's going to use that thumb right in the esophagus.
Giving Daniels the upper hand late in the match when you're fatigued is not where you want to be right now. He should have already sealed this deal. He's going to let it hang out too long, and then he's going to be left out to dry.
Look, he's working over esophagus now as he drapes him over the second rope. And look at his eyes rolling back in the back of his head.
Purple.
The referee getting distracted by Jeff Daniels, and Dominique thinking about
never
nothing.
Too far away.
Talking a little smack there. And now Daniels still working over that esophagus. Daniels in control of the TV champion here, and the tide has turned as the champion in a world of hurt, draped over the second rope. And Daniels now going to distract the referee, and watch this. Dominique's going to come over and get her a little.
What'd I tell you?
That's a nice shot, though. Dominique back down on the floor.
Good shot.
As Daniels still in control of Capone now, stomping away. Right on the chest, but right in the sternum. Man, that's going to hurt.
This guy ain't going to be able to swallow food for a week.
Daniels now picks him up by his head. Big night, don't forget, tonight in Columbia. Huge night of action at Freddie's Auction House. The referee being distracted by Dominique. Ducks the back elbow. Is Capone. Capone comes off now, goes for the sunset flip, gets him all the way down.
Where's the pin? He's got him.
Got him covered. Where's the referee? Finally comes back over down. 2 count. Kick out there by Daniels. Daniels
match
first
this big, you got to be
feet.
right there when he hits his back.
Daniels.
Referee got to be right on top of it.
Quit talking over me, man. Elbow right between the eyes, dropping down Capone. Now you can talk.
Hey, I've been out for 3 months. I'll talk over you. People want to hear me.
Only a 2 count and kick out there by the television champion, Tommy Capone from Chicago. And Capone now reeling from the effects of Jeff The Crippler Daniels, as Daniels now trying to cut off the oxygen to his brain. Capone trying to work his way back to his feet, getting pumped up by the crowd here,
The crowd's
Steve.
getting behind him.
Lead Tidwell and Steve Hall here. Oh, the jawbreaker.
Oh, there it is.
Hit him with the jawbreaker was Capone. Capone now taking him. Backs Daniels into the corner, whips him across. Daniels comes in hard. Capone now big clothesline in the corner. Now takes Daniel, whips him in. Daniels now trying to go up and over, falls down.
He's got it.
Oh,
whoa.
wait.
He had
Wait. Listen, wait. Daniel screaming in pain at Dominique in the ring. Daniel screaming that his ankles broke.
I've been through this. This ain't.
No, this ain't cool, man. Daniels
looked like he shot him in, and he came up and over. But then I don't know if he snagged on the mat or something. But this ain't.
It looked kind of like a Sid Vicious kind of injury, but his ankle. Mike
there's
Porter in the ring
Porter.
now.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he got him in a small pay. Oh,
my.
He just pulled off the swerve of the century in NWA main event.
Absolutely.
Oh, Colin.
Unreal.
Don't tell me he's going to give him the belt. Don't tell me. Jeff Daniels just screwed Tommy Capone out of the television championship.
Left him standing in the ring.
Faked a broken ankle. Mike Porter even fooled as he got up in the ring. Capone comes over to check on him, and then he rolls him up and wins the belt.
There ain't nobody in that building wasn't fooled.
Oh, that's the swerve.
Look at the crowd. Look at them.
They're stunned. Let's see what Jeff Daniels got to say about his actions.
Here we stand once
Tommy
again
Capone,
with the
how
belt.
gullible can you
Too
be?
bad for you.
How gullible can you be?
That's
You know,
so awful.
it all started at Mule Days
Yes.
when you slammed Dominique and you dropped that big leg on her, and then you said, "Oh my God, what have I done?
I entered the
I
crowd.
can't do this. This is not what a man does." Well, you're right, Tommy Capone. It's not what a man does. But what you did was show your weakness. Tommy Capone, you have heart. You have a lot of heart. You have too much heart. Because I proved that today.
too bad.
Because you're gullible, and you stood right in that ring Tuesday night in Murfreesboro, and you gave up the TV title like a chump. Left punked out, card thrown, case
Everywhere.
closed.
Everywhere.
But now, I am the TV champion.
That he is.
I will be a fighting champion. I will defend this belt every time I step in the ring because that's the kind of champion I am. Starting tonight in Columbia, I'll put this TV title on the line, and as a matter of fact, I think I'll give... You know what? I think I'm going to give Forrest Bump a title shot at this NWA main event.
Wait a minute.
What?
Everybody saw what you did on TV today, you good-for-nothing piece of trash. You're going to give Tommy Capone a rematch tonight in
What?
Columbia.
Wait a minute. I don't have to
Mike,
give... Mike!
Hey, Mike. What?
Crippler. I gotta admit, your tomfoolery this week got me. You've tried everything else you could think of. Tried to out-wrestle me, tried to out-think me, tried to out-strength me. Nothing else worked except your tomfoolery. Well, guess what? This week in Columbia, I'm gonna make you my PAB. For you to understand what that is, first word I could say on TV, which is punk. Second word, it's another word for mule or donkey. I'm sure you can figure that out. The last one, it's another name for lady dog. So this week, Jeff, you ain't got nothing left up your sleeve. You can't out-wrestle me, you can't out-perform me, and you cannot out-think me. You spilt your wad. What else do you got?